I went into the kitchen, grabbed a rolling pin, and hit him. Hard. Again and again. Blood splattered across the tiles. His girlfriend screamed and jumped on me, trying to stop me, but I shoved her off. Her head hit the cupboard. Then silence. I'm far from my prime. I'm not exactly a young guy. I'm 44, and I've even been through one divorce. A separation like this can make a man go in two different directions. One where he's happy and free to be whoever he wants and date whoever he wants. But I chose the other direction. I felt bitter. I felt without purpose. My wife took everything I had, leaving me with absolutely nothing. An entire life's work gone, and I was right back where I started when I was out of college. It was hard after the divorce. I had to go through multiple lawyers. After I lost everything, I didn't have enough money saved up, so I had to move in with a flatmate. I felt like a shell of a man. The day I put an ad out on Craigslist that I was looking for a flatmate, there I was, 44, feeling like the most insignificant person on the face of the earth. Fortunately for me, a guy responded to my ad. His name was Jake, and he was in his 20s. We met, and upon seeing that he was a nice guy, we moved into the apartment. We got along well as a middle-aged man and a young guy could. I liked things a certain way, everything neat and clean, but of course, he was the opposite. He'd leave dishes in the sink, cans of soda on the table, and call it soaking. I couldn't say much, not anything too aggressive, because I couldn't afford the place on my own. Then the pandemic came, and we were both forced to work from home. He was a major distraction, always walking around, talking on the phone, blasting music, and even calling people over. He also had a job, some sort of online marketing thing. It sounded complicated, but he barely worked and somehow made more money than me. One day, he got a girlfriend. They went into his room, and for the next 3 hours, I could hear them while I sat there entering data into spreadsheets and getting emails from my boss about how I was slacking off. Every day after that, they'd be together, laughing, partying, drinking, playing loud music while I tried to sleep. It was driving me insane. It was a life I'd always wanted back in college. Friends, girls, parties. I'd been too focused on studying, thinking success would bring happiness. Instead, here I was mid-40s, broke, alone, working overtime for a company that didn't care if I lived or died. I started to hate them, him and his girlfriend. They were everything I wasn't: young, happy, free. I hated them for it. I hated my wife for leaving me. I hated my life. One night, they came home drunk around 2 a.m. They were laughing, breaking things, shouting. I had a meeting with my boss the next morning, and I needed sleep. But I snapped. I stormed out of my room and shouted at them. He laughed and said, "Chill. Old man, go back to your cave." They both laughed at me. Something inside me broke. I went into the kitchen, grabbed a rolling pin, and before I knew it, I hit him. Hard. Again and again. Blood splattered across the tiles. His girlfriend screamed and jumped on me, trying to stop me, but I shoved her off. Her head hit the cupboard. Then silence. I stood there in the quiet, breathing heavily, my heart pounding. Then I walked to my room, lay on my bed for an hour, got up, made myself a cappuccino, and called the police. My life was over.